This is The Wire for 1800 Zulu, October 10th, 2023. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff date is 1600, October 10, 2023. Bottom line up front. Israel continues preparation for Gaza invasion. Starting with international events. On the Middle Eastern front, the Arab-Israeli war continues as Palestinian attacks enter the fourth day. Battle lines form as various regional actors begin aligning with mutual interest throughout the region. Israel has warned Egypt that any convoys sent to Gaza will be destroyed. Egypt plans to send convoys to Gaza despite the threat of targeting. Israel has confirmed the United States will enter the war if Hezbollah invades from the north. Russia has suggested that if the United States enters the war, Syria, Egypt, Lebanon, Iran, and Iraq will also join the fray. Saudi and Emirati leaders have begun setting the stage for peace talks, but at this late hour, with Israel poised to strike, there is virtually nothing that will prevent an Israeli invasion of Gaza. On the Far East front, South Korean officials claim North Korea is planning a surprise attack utilizing the same tactics as Hamas. No further information at this time. On the home front, within the United States, domestic tensions remain high, resulting from internal political strife. Defense stocks surge in anticipation of wartime weapons production. Domestic protests and demonstrations continue, leading to clashes between pro-Israel and pro-Palestine groups. Increased scrutiny of border crossings indicate that Palestinian sleeper cells are almost certainly within the United States, though the extent of this threat is not yet known. Analyst comments for this wire. Dehumanization rhetoric continues as calls for escalation run rampant on social media. The authority by which Israel has claimed U.S. involvement will begin is unclear, though likely an accurate representation of American policymakers' desires. American politicians have begun openly calling for the United States to declare war on Iran. Depending on Iran's future involvement after Israel's invasion of Gaza, this remains a sobering possibility. A much higher possibility, a 70% chance, is for Israel herself to conduct surgical strikes within Iran. In the Far East, any substantial military activity on the part of North Korea remains unlikely, as North Korea's battle plans for South Korea have remained relatively unchanged for 50-plus years. It is unlikely that North Korea will change their fate on a whim, much less on an event taking place halfway around the world. North Korean officials likely seek to divide America's attention, along with South Korean forces who seek to continue defense funding at a time when the United States is spread thin. In any case, North Korea will not act without the support of China and Russia, both of which are highly motivated to destabilize the American foothold in Asia. The impacts this war brings to the average American are variable. If this conflict continues to escalate, gas prices will almost certainly rise and remain high until the end of the year. OPEC has already pledged daily production cuts until the end of the year, and American support to Israel is likely to result in further tightening of petroleum, oil, and lubricant production. American strategic petroleum reserves are critically low, as is domestic U.S. oil production. Following major incidents of explosions and fires at major U.S. refineries over the past 2 years, American POL production remains a major strategic vulnerability. This concludes the Wire Report for 1700 Zulu, October 10th, 2023.